Before I start this, I want to apologize to all my subscribers and viewers. I had some things I had to take care of with my family. A lot of hospital things going on with my people's health. So I had to deal with that. But I'm back. Remember this? Look at LeBron. Remember this? You had everybody doubting this man, saying that he couldn't do it in the West. He wasn't going to run through the West like he did the East. He wasn't going to get another ring. He went to L.A. for movies and family stuff. He going to be the next Denzel Washington. He ain't better than Kawhi. He won't beat the Clippers. The Clippers is the best team in the league. Hold on. What? I told y'all the Clippers was flukes. I told y'all the Clippers was not this great team that everybody made them out to be the whole offseason and throughout the whole season. They had excuses. Even in the playoff, y'all had a bunch of excuses on why the Clippers wasn't performing at a high level and they wasn't going to lose and they was going to get to the finals and get a chip. They was going to crush LeBron and the Lakers with no real evidence to support it. I'm the one who said every time, the Clippers is not who y'all think they is. They going to choke. Kawhi ain't never had this type of pressure. The expectations where they expecting you to win and you got to win. LeBron done it his whole career. Kawhi didn't have to go through that. I said he ain't dealt with this pressure. He can't handle it. And was I right? I said I don't fear no team in the East except the Milwaukee Bucks and the Miami Heat. And what happened? Miami Heat made it to the finals. LeBron got his ring. I don't care what you got to say, because now it's a cheap ring. It's a COVID ring and all this crazy stuff. But before the Clippers lost, this was supposed to be one of the greatest championships of all time.
We did it!
And I have a feeling that this Finals MVP is going to have a trophy named after him one day. The Finals MVP is LeBron James.
We just want our respect. Rob wants his respect. Coach Vogel wants his respect. Our organization want their respect. Laker Nation want their respect. And I want my damn respect too.
Well, LeBron, I'm going to tell you, 4 Finals MVPs, your 4th title with 3 franchises, extremely elite company, and in year 17.
But soon as Kawhi choked, y'all savior, y'all great hope lost, now everybody want to downplay the ring. Now everybody want to downplay LeBron. LeBron, one of the greatest players to ever strap him up, if not the greatest. He the greatest of this generation. You can't deny that. I don't want to hear Kevin Durant next year and this, that, and the third. Shut the fuck up with all the excuses. I don't want to hear that, man. Come on. I don't want to hear it. Kevin Durant done nothing before he got to Golden State but choke a 3-1 lead. That's all he's done. He hopped on a bandwagon and won rings. I don't want to hear nothing about KD until he lead Brooklyn to a chip. Then we can talk. But until then, it's a large gap between LeBron and the rest of these players in the league.
You think AD and LeBron would win a title next season?
Yes. Yes, I do. I personally, and I predicted this, and by the way, I don't stay away from it. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't give a damn. I tell you what I feel when I feel it, period. But here's the deal. When the Los Angeles Lakers acquired LeBron James, I said the Lakers are going to lose in the conference finals to the Golden State Warriors. I felt that way. LeBron doesn't go down for 17 straight games. When he went down, they were the number 4 seed in the West.
Just own it. Accept it. It's the truth. It's facts. And all y'all picked the Clippers. But guess who got their 4th ring and the 4th MVP? Look at J.R. Henny Smith. How y'all trashed this man. Rich Paul got him in the right position. Now he's a 2-time champ. AD said LeBron promised him a ring. How you promise him to do the ring and then deliver on a promise? You cannot say this man ain't great. He's one of the greatest players of all time. Get this man his flowers. Get the Lakers they flowers. 2020 champs. Ran through everybody that was in front of him. Everybody who y'all had picked to beat them or win the NBA Finals, they flopped. Just own it. I don't want to hear nothing about, well, next year and this. I don't want to hear Golden State this, Golden State that. Golden State choked in the beginning of the season. You still had Curry. You still had Draymond. You had D'Angelo Russell, who was an all-star. I don't want to hear none of that. Yeah, Curry got hurt, but he still wasn't doing nothing before the Curry went down. Golden State still was some trash. So I don't want to hear it. LeBron came to the West because y'all was running y'all mouth and said he couldn't do it in the West. So he said, you know what? I'm going to go to the West and I'm going to take it over. Number 1 seed in the West and win the chip and Finals MVP. You want to get a ring, come to the Lakers. That's what's going on right now. Y'all look real salty in the comment section. Y'all look real salty on TV. What's wrong? I thought the Clippers was the best team in the NBA. Come on, bro. You see how LeBron went out there and gave them dudes that work? You seen how Anthony Davis was giving them that work? And now, y'all want to try to put them dudes against each other. Or LeBron hating on AD. AD hating on LeBron. LeBron don't want AD to get Finals MVP. Because y'all had to switch the narrative because y'all seen the Lakers was going to win. So now you got to switch the nerves and try to put them two dudes against each other because it's a foregone conclusion that them dudes was going to get the ring. So now we got to change the narrative and try to put them dudes against each other and badmouth LeBron to try to say he's jealous of AD. Jealous of the man that he's training and promised that he was going to get him a ring. Yeah, that's some jealous shit right there. That's real jealous of him.
Even for spot minutes, let's say late in game, right? And with no Avery Bradley, no Rondo, even for spot minutes, let's say late in game, right? Because Rondo is not the elite defender he once was. He's a solid defender, but he's not an elite defender. But ultimately, when you look at that team, and you look at Montrez, and you look at Landry Shaman, and you look at Morris, and we're not even mentioning Reggie Jackson right now. You're all talking about, and let me give you one example. The 73 win.
The Clippers are deep. They can throw different rotations and different looks at both those guys defensively, but at the same time, they're going to have to come back and guard offensively because the Clippers have so many weapons. So you're not saying someone drop a 30-point game. You can have a Morris twin drop a 30-point game. You can have a Montrezl Harrell and a Lou Williams drop a 30-point game. Can you give me any names off the Lakers outside of Kuzma, apart from their two stars that can give you that 30-point game in the playoffs? So that's why I just think the Clippers have too much depth, too much flexibility, to your point earlier, and guys that have been in big game situations and guys that have won. So, the Lakers have that too, but as far as a scoring defensive punch, they have it on both sides, and that's why I think, on top of having Doc Rivers and Ty Lue, why they're going to be the champions of this season.
This Clippers team, I'm telling you right now, will win a championship, and I believe that will happen this year. And when that happens, you will create...
This year?
This season. When that happens, they will create new fans in L.A. that are Clippers fans instead of Lakers fans.
And an AD. I don't give a damn what anybody says.
Kawhi is better than LeBron and AD right now.
Excuse me?
Kawhi is better than LeBron, and he's better than AD right now.
I should throw this water on you. I should, that witch, that
Kawhi is the best player in the NBA. He just proved it.
Let me tell you something right now. Kawhi is not better than Anthony Davis. Kawhi is not better than LeBron James.
For real.
I'm still here.
For real, Skip?
You dominated LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So now, Kawhi Leonard, I am back. What it do, baby?
You got this clown, Skip Bayless, looking stupid now. Rob Parker, Michael Rappaport, Jalen Rose, Paul Pierce, Ticket, Carcino. Yeah, I'm coming for him. I ain't finished. This just part one. I'm about to hit him left and right, back to back like a Drake song. I'm coming. Yeah, I had to take some time off because I had to deal with my family. Now that situation over. My people's, they healthy again. Everything's back in order. Now I'm on your ass again.
Also, the Clippers have the most depth in the NBA. They lead the league in points off the bench. Who can stop Lou Will off the dribble? He's already won 3 Sixth Man of the Years. He's gonna win it this year. And you know who may come in second or tie him? Montrezl Harrell, Shamet, Zubac, Morris is gonna play quality minutes for them. The Clippers are loaded.
But this is Los Angeles. It's all about jewelry. It's all about rings and things. I've never met a more entitled fan base. In my home away from home, I love Los Angeles. I love Los Angeles, but you know the Clippers are coming.
Okay. Because the Lakers won it all. They clinched the #1 seed, and LeBron beat his chest after the game and said, "They said I couldn't do it in the West." You clinched the #1 seed because Kawhi and Paul George didn't play together very much, and because Golden State is now Olden State. They're gone and forgotten. They're the worst team in basketball. Are you
Get a shot on both of them, but Paul George gives up more game-winning shots than anybody in the NBA history. Just look.
Playing with playoff P finally, and just getting a chance to see him getting it going like that.
His name, playoff. That's a new name. I was letting Russ answer that one. Playoff P.
Prices just went up. Don't talk to us. All these crazy takes y'all was doing and all this hating. Laker Nation, what it is, Laker fam. We 2020 champs. They said we wasn't going to do it. They said we couldn't do it. LeBron is the Wash King. Kawhi's the best player in the league. Oh my God, he the best player in the league. Only scored 2 points in the second half in an elimination game. Playoff P. Everybody celebrate Playoff P. He the MVP. He's the real MVP. Playoff P. And could choke. Kawhi not.
When you look at two guys that play both ends.
Kawhi not. Why didn't he show up? Won't y'all tell me that? Why he ain't show up in that last game? He ain't do nothing in the final in a final game, second half, but chuck up a whole bunch of bricks. He the third little piggy with this brick house. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. I know what I'm talking about, and I know basketball, bro. So all you haters, I'm coming. I had to take a little time off, but I'm coming. And for all you fake Lakers fans, switched and jumped to the Clippers. I know it's bittersweet because you still trying to claim you're a Laker fan. Oh, don't try to jump back on ship now. You over that bitch drowning. We ain't throw you no lifesaver. We ain't throw you no jacket. Keep drowning. You made your bed and lay in it. LeBron and the Lakers. Anthony Davis, 2020 champs. Look at J.R. Smith. We ain't forget what y'all was saying all season. We ain't forgot none of that shit.
Clippers not only have the best defensive versatility in the league, yes, the Lakers have a height advantage, but the three-point shooting of the Clippers with Lou Will and Trez on the floor, the Clippers are the best team in basketball.
Which team in L.A. Would you think, Draymond, based on your experience, is the better bunch?
I have a hard time picking against the Clippers.
The Clippers are loaded, and this is going to be like an advanced, organized version of rec in the league at defending isolation plays. That choice to make it to the NBA.
Top to bottom, coaching, starter, perimeter, superstars, their depth. I mean, this is where the Lakers fall off. If you remember on Christmas, they had a lead of 12, 13 points, and we thought the Lakers would run away. But then here come the Clippers, the bench. They just wear you down over the course of 48 minutes.
Local wanters respect. Our organization want their respect. Laker Nation want their respect. And I want my damn respect, too.
Extremely elite.